Hey, yeah, let's cover the completion of Unit 2. Oh, I must have cut myself. I was doing a little housework around here today. So numbers 1 through 4, we're supposed to add or subtract and then simplify completely. They're worth 2 points each. So since it is addition, we can just drop the parentheses and simplify, combining like terms. All right, we've got 2x and 7x, 3 and -9. 2x plus 7x is 9x. 3 minus 9 is -6. The next one is also addition, so we can just drop the parentheses. No, you did not have to rewrite this. I'm just doing it for those of you who prefer it. All right, we've got 8x squared y, 6x squared y, and so that's 14x squared y. We've got -5x plus 2x is -3x. Then we've got -3y minus 4y is -7y. The signs are the same. You add and keep the sign. And then plus 2. All right. The next one is subtraction. So we do have to distribute that negative to both the terms in the parentheses there. I'm just going to rewrite the first 2 terms. Now I'm going to distribute negative. This is like a -1. If you need to write the 1 in there, just do it. Minus 7y squared. Negative times a negative is plus 3x. All right, now we need to combine like terms. We've got a y squared and a y squared. 3 minus 7 is -4y squared. And then we've got a 19x and a 3x, 19, 20, 22x. Another subtraction, so we do need to distribute this negative and put a 1 here if you need it to the trinomial. So I'm going to rewrite this one. Distributing my negative. Negative times a negative is a positive 9x squared. Negative times a negative is a positive 2xy. And then negative times a positive is a -3y squared, combining like terms. We've got an x squared, not 3 plus 9 is 12, x squared. We've got -7xy plus 2. -7 plus 2 is -5xy. And then we've got 2y squared minus 3y squared is -y squared. Yes, you could have put a 1 in front of that as well. Here's page 1. If you have any questions about anything as I'm going through this, please make a note of it so that we can have a conversation in a Zoom call or in person if you're local. All right, so numbers 5 through 8, it says simplify completely using positive exponents, and they're worth 2 points each. Always read the directions. Professors are known to slip little pieces of information in there that you definitely need to know. When you are multiplying the same bases, you add your exponents. So this is x to the 18th. When you have an exponent raised to an exponent, you multiply. All right, and then this one, we've got to multiply 4 times 7, which is 28. And then multiplying the same bases means we add our exponents. So -7 plus 3, this is going to give us 28x to the -4. But the direction said using positive exponents. There's that information we need. So leaving it like this will not get you full credit. You have to go and make that exponent positive. Right. The 28 would stay up top. It does not have a negative exponent. The exponent for the negative is only with the x. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is, well, look where my larger number is for my a. Strictly looking at a. I've got a 3 and a -6. Well, that -6, if I bring that 3 to the bottom, is going to stay negative. So I need to bring that a to the -6 to the top and make that a to the 6th. So it will have a to the 3rd times a to the 6th. Now, right now, we've got b to the -4, b to the -2. if I bring the -2 up here, it's going to be b to the -6. We don't want that. So we're going to have to bring that -4 to the bottom and make it positive. So remember, when you're multiplying your same basis, you add your exponents. So a to the 9th over b squared. Positive exponents. Last one on page 2. Numbers 9 through 12. Multiply, simplify completely, and they're worth 3 points each. For this one, we've just got to distribute that 6x times the binomial. So this is the same thing as 6x times 7x plus 6x times 3, which is 42x squared plus 18x. A binomial squared is the same thing as 4y plus 5 times 4y plus 5. There is another way to do it. There's a couple ways to do it. Now, at this point, you need to decide if you're going to use FOIL, distribute, box method, pick your poison, knock it out. I'll go ahead and do distributive method on this one. So 4y times 4y plus 5 plus 5 times 4y plus 5. 4y times 4y is 16y squared. 4y times 5 is 20y. 5 times 4y is 20y. 5 times 5 is 25. Simplifying by combining like terms. There you go. This case, same thing, FOIL, box, distributive method. For this one, I'll do FOIL. So the first two numbers, 9x times x. Last two, the outer two numbers, sorry, is plus 9x times 7. And the inner two numbers are minus 3 times x. And then the last are minus 3 times 7. Now we just combine the like, we simplify, then combine like terms. 9x squared, 63x minus 3x minus 21. Combine like terms. That's 60x minus 21. Just checking all my work here. Last one. Oh, okay. Binomial times a trinomial. It's just best to distribute. I mean, not distribute. It's best to, distribute them. Starting with the 4x times the trinomial minus 4 times the trinomial. So 4x times the entire trinomial minus 4 times the entire trinomial. Okay. All right, so 4x times 3x squared is 12x cubed. 4x times 5x is 20x. 4x times 7 is 28x. I forgot a square there. It's 20x squared for this one. Negative 4 times 3x squared is negative 12x squared. Negative 4 times 5x is negative 20x. And negative 4 times 7 is negative 28. Combining like terms. We've only got one cube. We've got 2x squares. 20 minus 12 is 8x squared. 28x minus 20x is positive 8x. And then we've got a cute little negative 28 hanging out over there. Why do I have a different answer? What did I do wrong here? Oh, 7x. Oh, okay. I think that's right, though. Let's double check myself. 12, 20, 28. That's where I got it wrong on mine. Okay. Let's get it right this time. All right, last page. 13 and 14, you're going to rewrite in scientific notation, and there are 2 points each. First thing you need to do is know that it needs to be 5.49, and then we need times 10 to the something. Well, that something is how many spaces does it take to get that decimal from here to here? And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So -7, because it would make it smaller. The other one would be 6.5 times 10 to the, it's going to be a positive number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, rewrite in regular notation. So 2.2789 times 10 to the fourth. You're just going to move your decimal to the right 4. So 22789, comma. And then 9.72 times 10 to the negative 7. We're going to move our decimal to the left 7 places. I'm just going to rewrite the 972, and I'm going to have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put my extra one there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I moved my decimal over to the left. Evaluate and rewrite in scientific notation worth 3 points each. First thing I would do is multiply the 3.62 times 1.3, and that gives me 4.706 times 10 to the, now 10 and 10 are the same bases. What do you do whenever you're multiplying the same bases? You add the exponents. Negative 9 plus 4 is negative 5. The next one, when you divide 8.636 by 1.36, you get 6.35. And the 10s, you've got 10 to the 8 over 10 to the 21. Well, you've got to bring that 21, that 10 to the 21 to the top up here. And 8 minus 21 is negative 13. Because remember, you add your exponents when they're multiplying bases. That's it. Let me know what questions you have. Otherwise, have a great 4th of July. Or hope you had one.